Okay, I have something very interesting here, and it is from Cracked. It is not the Nitro Deck Plus, which I can tell you is on the way. They are sending that. I talked to them, they saw my last video. We'll talk about that in a second, but this is the Neo S. This is a retro style controller that they put out, or are putting out, but they sent a few over. I've got a few colors here. I've got Classic Clear Edition and the Retro Gold Edition. I'm gonna give one of these away. I'm gonna tell you how you can do that at the end of the video. We're gonna unbox these. We're gonna check them out. I'm gonna use them. I'm gonna tell you what I think. And if you don't win one of these, I'm gonna tell you if I think you should spend your money on it or not. What's up, guys? Welcome back, or welcome in for the first time. Do me a favor, jump down to the description of this video. There's a link down there to our podcast channel. We do a podcast live over there every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. If you miss it there, you can check it out on any of the podcast platforms of your choice. On your way back up, make sure you are subscribed to this channel. A lot of people think they are, and they're not. All right, let's get started unboxing these things. I'm actually excited to take a look at these things. Now, I know I've had several videos where I haven't said very many positive things about this company, and I really didn't like the Nitro Deck. I have it sitting somewhere. I think it's right down there. I don't know where it's at, but it's around here somewhere. I didn't like it. I made a video saying you should not buy that and buy this other thing that I liked better. I got a lot of hate for that. I did a video on just the stuff about the Nitro Deck Plus. I reached out to Cracked and they kind of didn't talk to me, but they did see the video of me talking about them not talking to me, and they did reach out. They said it was a mistake. They want me to check out their products. They want my honest opinion, and you know what? I love that. I love the fact that even though I don't say the best things about their products all the time, they still want me to have them, especially the Nitro Deck Plus. They say they make lots of improvements. They want it in my hands, you know, even if I do have bad things to say about it. So that's awesome. I love the fact that companies take criticism, they make their products better with it. I love that. So we're gonna check out the Neo S. This is not the Nitro Deck Plus. This is more, I'm guessing this is gonna be very similar to what the Nitro Deck is. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like this, but this is basically a controller. It works for the Switch, it works for PC, it works for mobile, and it works for smart TVs. This is definitely a retro style of controller. It's gonna be pretty flat, but I mean, I got two of them here. I've got, like I said, the Retro Gold, we've got the Classic Clear. We're gonna open them both up and take a look, but right now for this unboxing portion, we are going to open up the Clear Classic Edition, that is. Now I gotta say, presentation on the box here, this thing is packaged very well. I mean, you can see it's got its own little seat belt hangy thing. I guess that's what that would be for if it was in a retail store. Hang by that, I guess, right? I don't know, that's cool, because that kind of like slides inside this and comes out. That, again, very nice presentation. Can't knock them for that. When you open up the box, you have, oh wow. Okay, so they have this thing here, there's a QR code here. You can see it on the other camera here. If you go to this QR code, they do this big collectible thing. I'm not gonna get into all that. It is what it is. If you're into it, cool. Okay, the controller comes in its own little bag, which is nice. It's like a little sunglass pouch. This controller has a good weight to it already. All right, before we do that, let's see what else it comes with here. All right, we've got instructions, of course. We've got a little, okay, this is just how to connect it to the Switch. We'll get to that in a bit. In here, we have a nice charge cable. Let's see, how long is this? What? 3 feet? Not bad, not bad. It's got the branding on it. You can see it maybe there, kind of. Yeah, you can see it right there. Got the Cracked branding on it, nice little touch. All right, let's get to the controller itself. Ooh. First impressions here, it's pretty nice. I mean, it's got a good weight to it. It's substantial for a smaller controller. I thought this was actually gonna be a lot smaller than it actually is. But it's still pretty small. You know, something like this, it's definitely geared towards retro games. It's gotta be. I mean, you know, anything flat like this, we just associate with retro games. It's got all the buttons you need to play everything. Obviously, you got A, B, X, Y, ZL, ZR, LR, 2 sticks, Hall effect sticks. It does have that. They click in. You can change these sticks out. I don't have any of them, but you can buy them. I'm pretty sure on their website. We'll check that out later in the video. I think you could buy them with different color thumbsticks already in them. You can kind of customize it. If not, you can buy them later. I do know that. So there's a lot of customization with these controllers, and they have a ton of different colors. I just got 2 here. I know there's at least, what, like 4 or 5 more that I can think of right off the top of my head. There's like a white one with flowers. I think there's a pink one, a yellow one, a green, I don't know. We'll look at all that stuff. We'll check out the website here in a bit. But first impressions, sticks are nice. Holding it, it's not super flat. It does have a little bit of a grip there, so that's nice. It has back buttons, so you can have programmable back buttons there. Those feel good. Shoulder buttons feel pretty good. Face buttons aren't bad. I want to compare them to the Nitro deck. I think it's under some of this stuff. Got it. It's right here. I want to compare them to the buttons on there. Similar to the buttons on there. Very close. These ones actually feel just a touch better. Overall, this entire thing kind of just feels a little bit better than that. I'm not sure what these little prongs on the bottom are for, but there are 6 metal holes that looks like prongs will go. Maybe there's a charging base for this, but you can plug in headphones to this, so that's cool. I don't know if it works with headphones, wireless with the Switch. We may have to test that out too. Turning it on, we need to pair it up with the Switch. Let's do that. Hold the button for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. All right, there we go. Blinking fast. We're in pairing mode. It is paired. All right, that pairs easy once you do it correctly. There's a red light on there. I'm afraid that red light means the battery's dead. Okay, but let's just give it a quick try here. Let's just do this. Let's just do this. Let's go in to the settings and just give it like a little bit of a... Oh, wow. Yeah, okay, I just wanted to see, just wanted to check it out. Yeah, it's pretty damn accurate as far as dead zones. There are like 0, there's nothing. These are very nice sticks they're using in here, that's for sure. I mean, Hall effect, most of them are. Not all Hall effects are created equally. These ones are pretty good. Ooh, I'm feeling something I don't like right there. Feeling something I don't like. Cracked. I know you're gonna be watching this. I know you're gonna be watching this. So, I've already found one thing needs fixed. You need to make little metal rings that go around the base of these sticks. That does not feel good. That plastic on plastic, that wears away. A lot of people have been doing the metal underneath there. It works really, really well. It just glides around. It makes a much smoother, more comfortable way to play, and I can feel it. I can feel it. It's not terrible, but I can feel it. I can tell it's gonna bother me. Just one little thing, you know, nothing crazy. Other than that, for the size of controller this is, it does feel pretty good to hold. I mean, the D-pad is actually placed really well. I really like the way the D-pad is kind of set in a little bit. It's kind of perfect for where your thumb just kind of rests on it there. I do like that. The buttons here, good. And the stick up here, not terrible. It's not bad. I mean, you're kind of cramped in a little bit, but not bad at all. The button placements I like. A lot better than I like on the Nitro deck, that's for sure. I'm really excited to see the Plus with the stick moved and see if that helps things a little bit. Stick and button placements on this one, big fan. So I'm gonna take this thing, I'm gonna use it, I'm gonna go put it through its paces, see what all we can accomplish with this thing, see if it's comfortable or not, and I will get back to you guys in about 2 seconds with what I found. All right, I've got a little bit of time with this controller. I have to admit, I have to admit, this controller actually surprised me. I figured it was gonna be a lot like the Nitro deck in the way I felt about it, but it actually is a lot more comfortable in my opinion than the Nitro deck. I don't think the Nitro deck is comfortable. I don't like the button placements. I don't really like anything. I tested a good bit of games with this thing. I played some Mario Kart. I played some Mario Wonder. I played Fortnite. I played Animal Crossing. I played a couple other 2D things. I have to say, the D-pad's actually pretty good. It's not like the best D-pad in the world, but it is kind of like dipped down in the middle. It feels nice. It's not the greatest thing ever, but it's a good D-pad. And I gotta say, the sticks are very, very good. I did test them. You saw me kind of test them. They don't have any dead zone. I played a round of Fortnite. While it is a little bit weird with this controller, it's totally doable. It's not that bad at all, especially for a controller like this. And you gotta remember this too. You're not buying a controller like this to play games like that. If you're trying to play games like that, you're buying a full-size controller. You're buying something like this, something with the little arm, something you can really hold on to. But if this is all you have, this is actually pretty good. You know, because it's not as small as a lot of the other tiny square controllers and it's got a little bit to hang on to. It's relatively comfortable. I don't have a lot bad to say about it. I don't really like the way that the ZR and the ZL buttons feel. I feel like they're just a little bit too long, pressy. I don't know, especially for it being a Switch controller. I don't think that is necessary. Other than that, I mean, it's built well. It's built very well. It's hard to find a lot wrong with this for what it is. Now, is it the most comfortable controller in the world? No, it's not, obviously. But again, for the shape, I mean, it is what it is. But I do have the website pulled up here. I want to show you guys some of the stuff they have on here because I told you they have a bunch of different colors. We're gonna go over that and we can kind of go over some of the features that I haven't really gone over here. Obviously, it's got the Hall effect sticks, so we know that. You can change the sticks out. I told you that already. Okay, it does have adjustable trigger sensitivity, which I did not know. That's good to know. That's one of the problems I had with it. Still, honestly, with the Switch, I would just like just a button press. I don't think it needs to be all that. But you can adjust that, so that's pretty cool. But before we look at the colors, I do want to talk about the rest of the features of this thing. It does have rumble. The rumble motors in it are pretty nice. They're not the big, wild rumble motor. They're smaller, so they're not gonna, like, you know, shake your hand real bad. It does not have NFC, so it's not gonna read amiibo. Honestly, I thought that's what this thing right here was. I thought it was gonna read amiibos, but it doesn't do that, which is fine. Not a lot of controllers do. This is a $50 controller, so is this controller worth $50? I do feel that it's made very well. I mean, honestly, both of these are made extremely well. I'm impressed with the build quality. Let's go ahead and look at the colors here. We've got the one I have here, the retro gold, the blossom, the clear. We got a clear orange, the splatter poppy art. That one's kind of cool. We got the pink, green, junkyard, and then atomic red, which is a very, very deep red. All these are pretty nice colors, and honestly, there's gonna be a ton more, I'm sure. They're gonna come out with more colors. That's just kind of what this company does. They do the whole collectible thing, which again, if you're into it, you're into it. I gotta say, if you're looking for a controller that is this style of a controller, this is a pretty damn good one. Gotta be honest. This honestly makes me very excited to get the Nitro Deck Plus here. I'm gonna give one of these away. I don't know which one yet, so what we're gonna do is this. In the comments, you're gonna tell me which one you want. If you want the clear one, just comment clear. And then, you know, if you wanna leave another comment with that, feel free, whatever. If you don't want either of them, just leave anything. Leave an emoji. Just leave a comment. Leave a comment. And if you want this one, just leave gold. So clear, gold, let me know in the comments. I'll pick a winner. I'll make sure I get that out to you sometime within, you know, 2024-ish. I'm not very good at shipping stuff, but I will get it out to you, I promise. But yeah, check these out. I'll have the website linked below. We'll have the Nitro Deck Plus review coming sometime at the end of this month. I believe that's when those are coming, but that's gonna do it for this one. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please leave a like. Make sure you're subscribed. We'll see you in the next one.